The world remains, though, something less than before. Yet even then society was decayed and disturbed. There was a time, I have to believe there was a time when we really did have a chance. A utopia could have been in our grasp, a place pure and serene, a place for the angels. All we had to do was ignore the demon inside. We failed. Laws were created to guide and correct us, illustrate a way to coexist with one another, not only to survive, but to thrive. The first time was difficult, or at least I choose to believe it was. The first time the law was for sale. The first time innocence was represented by a dollar amount. Something changed in that instant. Over time, there gradually became a difference between justice and judgment. People grew twisted and corrupt, finding pleasure in pain, and as a whole, we relished in the despair of others. Murder, now so commonplace, it was only televised when the act was carried out in some cruel or seriously strange manner. Eventually, we found ourselves on the edge of the cliff of morality itself, and below something truly terrifying, the reflection of what we had become. In desperation, we reached for a means of redemption, a great purifying force. And in our vulnerable state, we became controllable. Standing together, we promised to change. And yet we continually chose the same mold of man to lead us, aged and rich, self-righteous but ultimately self-serving. Every great once in a while, someone would stand against the wave of our complacency, bring light to lies we all helped bury, show us a way, a better way, no more hiding, no more cowering. A united ultimatum against those who would control us. Without fail, that champion got what they always did. A swift death and an avalanche of posthumous awards and recognition, thus allowing us all to collectively say, at least we tried. We the people don't want a leader, we want a martyr. So you ask, how did it come to be? The complete ruination of all we know. The end of us and the beginning of nothing. A new world devoid of life, now cursed to remain silent and still. Naught left of us but bones and, yes, our precious material things. Natural disaster, perhaps. Did the oceans rise up to claim us, wash away our stain and drag us down into the cold darkness, the crushing depths where hidden giants dwell? No. No. Something more subtle then, a great plague, a looming disease caught by all and beat by none, something meant to twist and break, hurt and divide, and eventually quiet us? No. Nothing as exciting as all that. I suppose what triggered the end was in and of itself innocent, not malicious and even charitable in its heart, its core. An internet contest, a chance to prove you are more than you appear, even more than you yourself feel. So many clamoring for the opportunity to just simply be more. Violence was inevitable, our nature, you could claim. What would you do to be noticed, approved of? How low would you sink? Would you hurt, kill, even? Maybe you would be different, become something good in a sea of evil. One who screams, why would you put that on the internet? Would you be our martyr? So, do you want to be a YouTuber? Yeah. Yeah, I do.